hard thing. I don't want to, you have to have a job in this.
I have a job?
You have to have a point.
And now you're saying I'm pointless? Oh my gosh. Let's do this video. The video. Let's do it.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
I'm drawing a
She's
blank.
not ready.
Okay. I lost my notebook. Okay, we're not doing the notebook.
You're gonna start off with, hey, blah blah blah. Welcome to. Thanks for letting us be your stitchy space. All that fun stuff.
Okay, but I'm gonna. I have to try and remember to pause and let you say hi and stuff.
Not really. I think that I can just fill it in. It's perfectly fine. You can just do your thing and then.
Well, I cut you off a few times.
Well, that is true. You are rude, but you know. All right. You ready?
Why are you smiling like that?
I don't know because I feel like these are a bunch of false starts for no reason.
This is what I go through.
Okay. I'm putting this in the video, I think.
I'm not having any beer today, so I have a little anxiety.
Exactly right. There's no liquid courage.
Yeah.
All right. Introduce yourself. Let's get this thing going.
Okay. Hi, FlossTube. This is Shelly from StenoStitches.
This is FlossTube episode 11.
And you are?
KB? Should we go by KB or Kevin? I guess it all depends, right? Some people know me as KB.
I'm going to call you Kevin.
Kevin.
And everyone knows you as Kevin.
Right, but there's already a famous husband Kevin in the stitchy world.
Oh, but he doesn't come on camera. I think we should start over.
No, we'll just keep going. All right.
No, we're going to start. We're going to start over.
Okay, we're starting over.
Hi, FlossTube. It's Shelly from StenoStitches.
And this is Kevin, and we are... Nope, not happening. Why do I have to say the things that you... Okay, go, ready? And...
I just want you to say hi.
Okay.
That's all I was waiting for. Hi, FlossTube. This is Shelly from StenoStitches.
Hey!
This is my husband, Kevin, joining us again. This is episode 11. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you found our channel. I hope you like what you see. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for coming back.
Subscribe, like, all that other fancy stuff that you say. Okay.
Okay, so now you took my notebook. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, we were gonna start the good thing, bad thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to tell what that is, or the history of it? Okay.
I actually think you should, because you started it in the family.
Sure. Okay. So part of the end of the day is everybody comes home. You're about to sit down to dinner. We always get down there. Someone's having a bad day. Someone's having a grumpy day. We have teenagers, just whatever the case may be. You know, like all through the history of our relationship. But when it started off, maybe 8, 9, Kaylee, Ben, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. We started off with just name a good thing and a bad thing that happened today, and awareness, so that you're not forgetting, you know, all the great things that happen in your universe. And so we'd go around the table and everyone say good things and bad things and what they could do to improve. And so maybe we'll do it that way, because everyone's always like, this is what's new in my stitchy life. So
favorite new thing or favorite good thing or something like that. Those are popular, but we've always done good thing, bad thing, because we felt it was important that they be able to express something that they felt badly about or something negative or something.
I mean, we would sometimes say like, it's things that you could change or what would you do differently, just so that there was some awareness. So Shelly, what was your good thing since the last time you've had a video?
My good thing is I am fully recovered and ready to face the world once again.
Boom. Okay.
Bad thing, that means I have to go back to work full time, driving, traveling, boo.
Violins, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, absolutely. First world problems all over the place. Good thing is I am in the process of negotiating a pay raise, positional change. The bad thing is that I've only been with the company for 160 days, and some people have been there for 7 to 10 years. they may or may not like what's happening right now because they don't know necessarily everything and who I am and what my goals are. So we'll just have to win them over one by one. In the meantime, it's a great thing for us. Shelly's back to work. I get an increase in pay.
Things are looking up.
Hey, all right. So we have a ton of things to talk about.
I have a lot to show. I have
a lot to show.
I have a lot of whips. I have a lot of previous finishes and finishes. And
we're chock full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good episode.
There we go. So what are you starting off with this episode?
I'm going to start off with whips.
Okay. Quite a few of them.
Yes. I'm trying to get down to fall and then move into Christmas. I stack them backwards naturally. Help me out. Take that.
Take that. I'll take that. What if I take?
Okay.
This one?
Yeah, so we showed this last video. This was a SAL that I started. The 4 Season SAL.
That's what I was going to ask. Is that the one? Okay.
Oops, we don't want to show that.
Excuse me.
Starting off with a bang.
The LaCroix are already trying to kill me.
Jeez.
I'm telling you. Okay.
So, go ahead. I only worked on it one more day. It's 4 Season Girls by Barbara Anna. This is the Autumn Girl. I put in most of the yellow, and that's about all I added to that. That is stitched for now on the fabric that came with it. I don't know that I will use that for every month.
And this is the one that you plan on doing every solstice /
equinox.
Okay.
Yeah. So technically you have that whole season to finish a lady.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's in here?
And who was that by?
Barbara Anna.
Barbara Anna Designs?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the only current fall piece that I have still going. I finished everything else. So I will show a Thanksgiving start. Whoa. Should have pressed that.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. I'm not going to have the name of this. I forgot to look it up. But Kevin will pop it in on the screen.
Okay. I'm going to pretend like this is super clean, even though it's a hot mess.
So Kevin can put the picture in over my face. It says Happy Thanksgiving. These are the colors. You can hold it right up over that. They're so, so pretty. And I got this pattern for like $1 last fall on Etsy. It's just a simple pattern. So pretty.
Coordinating
Floss drops, yes, because most of them are, if it's red, I put it on a red drop. If it's yellow, a yellow drop.
Just mash it back in there.
Oh, I'm stitching this on a little scrap piece of Picture This Plus Wren Cashel linen. It's my first time using that color, so I like it so far.
Okay.
Okay, next is Christmas. I'm full on Christmas now.
Full on Christmas. Okay. We're full on. We're not even doing Thanksgiving, any harvesty things. You've gotten that out of you.
There's just not a wealth of patterns for that. But anyways, this is Tiny Modernist. Stockings Were Hung Sal. I am a little more than halfway done part 2. I'm using all the called for fabric and floss.
How many parts are there?
4.
How long does these usually last? Like a month, or is this a month long?
4 parts, so it's 4 months.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It comes out the 1st of every month.
So this is the second one. How many are out already? Are they all out already?
No, it's current. I'm on part 2.
Okay, well that's what I was asking. So it's, well, if it's every month and you're on part 2, that means you actually be stitching the 4th part in December?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious.
Okay, I didn't know where you were going with those
Yeah,
questions.
you're looking at me like I'm crazy.
Well, I didn't get it.
Crazy look in your eyes. You have the crazy look like you're trying to take a picture.
No, not funny. Okay, so this is Jolly Saint Nick and Rudolph by Priscilla and Chelsea, stitching with the housewives.
Let's see if we can do this without.
Okay. I am changing most of the colors to follow along with Heather from White House Stitchery. And her and her mom have a FlossTube. I think it's I forget the name of the FlossTube. But she started it last year and she did a color conversion and I really liked it. Mine is not exactly the same because my fabric is not exactly the same as hers. But this piece of fabric I dyed using their recipe. Or recipe?
Sure,
I guess.
sounds fine.
For their favorite color that they make. And it really didn't come out anything like theirs, but it looks pretty. And her colorway is working out nicely. I really like it. That Santa is a lot of stitching.
A lot of just rows of color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wonder when you're making patterns and it's like that. So it's just, I mean, if you look at it, there's just so much.
Red.
Yeah, I mean, the
I
hat, the
guess
whole nine
the
yards.
hat and the head is the biggest area. He kind of gets skinnier as he goes.
So do you find that you like mix it up, or do you just kind of just, are you the type that just tackles all the red, or?
No, I jump around.
Okay.
I go.
As you get bored?
Yeah, definitely. If I have a huge fill-in section, I will do a strand or two of that and then go and do something else and then go back and do a strand or two of the fill-in.
Unless a car ride or something presents itself. Because that's usually when you do a lot of...
Right, if I plan well, that's true.
Okay.
Okay, so you start getting that out while I get this pattern. We didn't prepare our online, unless we're just gonna put in a picture. Because the pattern's on my iPad.
Yeah, no. Well, let's just show a picture instead. It's so much easier.
Okay.
iPad,
Well,
so cheesy.
Well, I'm not gonna have her know who does it or anything, so.
Okay, I mean, we could just say, hey, we'll fill in the stuff and let's just...
Don't argue with me.
You're right, we're on camera, let's not argue.
I'm gonna have to cut that out now.
You're gonna cut me out. I'm not arguing, am I?
Yes.
It sounds like arguing. That's gonna be the question for the week. Free gear. Is Kevin arguing?
Okay,
All right,
I got it.
here we go. We're ready?
Yes. So
Bam.
this is my ornament piece for the exchange that TheStitchPatterns is putting on, and it is Pole to Pole Snow Globe by Lisbeth Gottschall of Thistles.
That doesn't sound foreign at all.
But it is in the Punch Needle Primitive. Ooh.
Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Fail.
Punch Needle Primitive magazine from last year, 2020, is where that pattern is from. And Kevin will link all that stuff. But
Let's show off the colors.
yeah, the colors are so pretty.
But that gray is pretty cool.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's really gonna look pretty.
I'm the worst at this, by the way. It's official. It's all fingers, no fabric, right? Okay, here we go.
And that is 32 count basalt
Yeah?
linen.
Okay. How about this killer bag, right? StenoStitch.
They can't see it.
That's okay. StenoStitches.
That's the one that I stole from my own Etsy shop.
Yeah. Is that in the shop? Cause I already used it. Oh damn. Okay, I didn't put that. This goes with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get the next one out. Another Christmas piece, and actually I had, it's a saph. Yeah, it's a saph. I was gonna
Let's go
say,
with that word again.
yeah, I was gonna say FFN, finished for now, but it's not technically that. So this is a 3-part, actually a 4-part
Okay, I'm
pattern.
showing this? Okay.
Mhm. Robins in Snow by the Little Stitch Girl. Go up just a little bit. See the robin? You can back up just a little bit. Down. I'm gonna make it so you can see. There you go.
I just can't see.
So you see in the pattern, the fabric almost looks gray. Go ahead. And the red is really bright. So I got gray petty point.
So we can see just how close in the white, which is the concern, right?
Yeah, I was afraid that it wasn't gonna pop.
You're not gonna show me that?
I'm trying to find it. Oh,
Right there. I was like,
yeah. So I ordered the raw, which is this. It looks like the white popped better on the raw on camera. Only a teeny bit. I think the gray's fine.
all right, so this is which one?
That's the raw linen, 32 count.
And this is the...
Gray. 18 count Ada petty point.
Okay.
So she called for the raw linen, and I got it, and I thought, that doesn't look like the picture. I thought it was gray. So I got the gray, and meanwhile, like weeks go by to get the stuff in the mail. So I finally get the gray, and I start stitching it, and I'm like, I don't know if the white's gonna show up. So then I started on the raw, and I was like, it looks the same as the gray. So then I just finished the gray because
what we wanted to do the first time.
That's what I liked about it before, because it was gray and red. And the funny thing about this picture, to continue on, I wasn't finished.
I'm so sorry. So rude.
These two colors are supposedly the colors of the house and bird. Dark red and orange.
Yeah,
You can't see it quite well on there, but that does not look like the picture to me at all. So I switched it out to the other red, which is, what's the number on the back of that, Kevin?
But I just show it first because I didn't see it.
Much brighter red is my point.
And it is 321.
321. I was just so surprised to see that that house,
right, looks so rustic in color.
see how bright that red is, and this is orange. This is actually an orange. So it just goes to show you really can't tell by the picture the model's stitch.
It's a great color palette. Just those reds.
Thank you.
Do.
It's just different from what I thought I was doing.
Okay. That's a lot of whips.
Almost done.
How many is that?
That was my last week being at home.
Yeah.
So I've been getting in a lot of stitching, but it probably will change soon. My last whip, I kind of had to put it away. I don't remember if I showed this, but I ran out of the, whatever color this is.
What is, I'm going to show it or no?
I ran out of the black coffee, so that's why I put it away. Yes, I'll get the name for you. Here we go.
Okay.
Bling Designs. Stitching is my happy hour is the pattern.
We're good?
Yep.
All right.
I pulled a piece of scrap fabric and just did a floss toss.
A floss toss?
Yep, and I knew going into it that I was going to run out of that black coffee. So it took me 2 tries to get it, but I have it, so I should be able to finish that soon. And then I can get it up on our new display wall.
Hey, look at all this in there. It's not easy to do. Okay.
Kevin put all that up for me. We actually had to rearrange like the whole room.
This is all in this?
Yes, but don't put that in there yet, please. And I wanted to just show the rest of the colors. And see, this is the thing with you showing my stuff. You get it all put away before I'm done talking about it.
I'm so sorry.
Because I also wanted to show that we made that needle minder.
Oh, okay, we can. You want me to take it off and show it?
No, you can just hold it right up.
Well, let's just hold it right up.
Yep. It is from the Biltmore Hotel. It was a pin. That's good. So I had Kevin knock the little stem off.
Yep.
And I glued a magnet on, and we have a needle minder.
Bam.
And that's my color palette. All the little spools in the glass will be all those colors. There you go. Yeah, that looks pretty. Yeah, good.
Right? I'll tell you, this doesn't feel as fun when you're not drunk.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have to stick with Saturday night, late night floss tubes.
LaCroix is just not bringing out the awesome.
Okay, before you do that,
okay,
I have a little finish. This was a Save the Stitch. I talked to you about this in a previous video. My late stepmother stitched that. The year at the very bottom is 1978. So I tried to clean it up as best I could, and I made that little project bag out of it. You can show the inside if you want.
I do. That's so amazing.
Green check on the inside. There we go.
So creative. I just like that it was salvageable. turn it into something cute.
It's called Save the Stitch.
Save the Stitch.
Some people find them at yard sales or flea markets. Somebody's hard work just discarded, and actually it's my friend Rose, and she makes bags out of them and gives them in exchanges and stuff. So
that's awesome. Rose is awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Actually, I don't know Rose. I just made that up. Hopefully you are awesome.
Last whip is a WIPGO.
Is this a makeup bag?
No.
Did you make that?
I did.
It looks like you did.
Yeah, I made it ages ago. It's just a zipper pouch. But this is, I might as well take it out.
You're so strong.
This is the very first stitching book club that I did. That's number 2 on video.
Maybe they didn't hear the belch, okay? And you're making it a thing.
So,
Hi.
I didn't know about Stitching Book Club when Secret Garden came out, but I just really wanted to read the book, and I thought the pattern was really cute because, you know, I love flowers and I love birds, but I never finished it. I did read the book, but it came up on my WIPGO, and I'm trying to get it finished. I really want to get it just done and out of my basket.
I mean, based on the size of the fabric, it looks like you're close.
I am.
Is this the
it's
whole
almost
piece,
done.
or did you only do part of it?
No, that's the whole piece.
Okay.
Yep. So
All
that's
right.
it.
And who did this?
That's Stitching Book Club. Sapphire Mountain
Mm-hmm.
Designs.
Right, which I found out that they have a Instagram page just for the Stitch Club, separate from that.
Oh.
Yeah. When I was hunting for, you know, to put the images up, that's what I found out. So if you didn't know, now you do. If you don't know, now you know. All right. So
And
those
when you know, you know.
There you go. And if you know, you know.
I
Right.
learned that from Pam from Just Keep Stitching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I quote that.
Okay. I didn't know where you got. I've heard you say it. I
Yeah.
just didn't know where it came from.
Because when you know, you know.
Actually, now I do recall. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so next up is previous finishes.
Yes. Let's do this. The Beast. You bringing out the Beast? Bum bum bum. All right.
This finishing idea came from Priscilla, Stitching with the Housewives. That is a Cherry Hill Stitchery pattern. Kevin can pop up the image. Good.
Good.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
That was one of my first big finishes.
It's a big finish, that's for sure. Okay.
This one I just love. This is another Barbara Anna Designs. That came out of 2020 Halloween Punch Needle Primitive Magazine. That is on some Ada that I dyed. Just love that cat. The eyes just glow so nice. I love it.
It's interesting because you usually don't like things with like oversized heads. There was one, yeah, there was one where we were looking at, and they like had this designer had like all these like big headed, big eyed things, and you're just like hate it, don't want it. Then you stitch this thing.
I think you're talking about
yeah, brain, think. It's not coming.
Oh my God, they're so popular, but
yeah, that's exactly what you said. You're like they're so popular, but
I probably never will stitch anything by them. Frosted Pumpkin.
Okay. I mean, cute, they're awesome, but you were just like, nope, big head's not happening.
Yep. But the eyes on that girl, that's what sold me.
On this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The multicolored reds and yellows.
Yeah.
All right.
So another previous finish. That was a pattern by a Russian Etsy store. Random purchase. I liked the colors. That one was a little tricky. There was a lot of back stitch, and that one was, I was upping my game when I worked on that one, but it fits in pretty with the display that I have.
Yeah. Where'd you get this?
That was just a clearance frame from Hobby Lobby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up.
Gosh, this is why I should have gone through everything ahead of time, because I don't remember everything.
That's okay. Happy fall, y'all.
I had a lot of fun with that last year.
Yeah, trucks were big last year. Like anything that you could put an old-fashioned truck in, people were buying off.
They're
left and
still
right.
really big, but I don't want to do them for everything. Kevin can pop in the image.
But I think there was one in What's the one you did with Priscilla and Chelsea?
Well, they have a whole series of trucks. Yeah.
The 4th of July one, Long May She Wave,
Yep.
had a big old truck in it.
Yep.
Yeah. You had a lot of likes for that on Instagram. Yeah,
It was
a
a
big
good
one.
finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Okay. Now I have a finish with a very disappointing story.
Okay.
So if you remember, you can show that while
Okay.
I'm talking. That's Mix and Match by Lori Holt. Super cute. Got it all finished. Sorry, on my last video I had bought the cauldron and I thought that that would fit perfectly in the cauldron. It does not. And last week I cut my sticky board and then I cut it too small. And then I didn't have any more, so then I had to wait for more sticky board. Half the time our videos are late by a week because I'm waiting for more sticky boards so I can finish something.
The damned post office.
It's just, and I don't like to get it at Hobby Lobby because it's always warped.
Mm.
Because they stand it up and then it curves and then your piece will forever be curved. So I have to order it through Fat Quarter Shop and that always takes a while. But anyways, I even bought Priscilla and Chelsea's, well this is Chelsea's checks and that's what's gonna go behind that. And it was gonna go on the black cauldron and it was gonna be so cute, but it didn't fit.
Now it's crap, I'm gonna burn it in the, no, just kidding.
So now I need to go to like the dollar store or something and try and find something to put that on.
This is the one where you picked which ones you want and you bought the little pattern?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great idea, by the way.
That was her stitch cards and the mix
Great
and match.
marketing move. Okay,
Yeah.
what's up next? Ooh, this one.
So this, we showed the finish last week or last video, but now I have FFO'd it. That is Jardine Privé, and I made this piping myself. So, yeah.
You so fancy.
It's not perfect, but I did it. And if you show the back, I did a different style. Because of the piping, I usually would sew up, stuff it and then sew up the bottom by hand. But with the piping, it wasn't working out. I had, whoa, throwing stuff.
Boom, boom, boom.
I had to undo it, and then I did it this other way. I don't know what it's called, but Lori Holt does it. Wait.
Oh.
I think I should hold this.
Okay, you should hold
So in this style, you sew it all together, and then you literally just cut the fabric, and you stuff it, and then you stitch it up, and you put a patch or felt or whatever. And I now have gotten to the stage of life, if you want to show that up real close, I now have a button stash. I never had a button stash before, so those are old buttons for my mother and my late stepmother. So I was glad to be able to find buttons to put on there.
And you first tried this for the pillow you made for my mom,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I have used that technique one other time, and it does have a place, but not in every pillow, to me. It doesn't need to be done for every pillow. Okay, so we showed this finishing piece, and this is a whip last time.
Okay.
You can open it
yeah,
up.
I got you.
I'm not 100% in love with that finish. I think that the orange looks really good, but in order to cover up the words that were on there, I had to make that bottom mat a little big. And then I left room to put something up top, and I don't necessarily have something to go up there. So I had that straw bow, if you want to show that. And I just tied it on there, and that's how it is for now. And it's still, since it sits on the dining room table and the back is visible, if you want to show the back.
Yep.
So I like that. It has a finished back. It has that saying, which I read last video.
Yep. Which looks backwards in the video right now. And this name is Hokarta, or as I call it, Hakuna Matata. It's the easier way to remember it, right? It means no worries. It's a thing.
Okay, I'm done with that one. So some finishes just come together exactly how you imagine them, and others just don't. You might not have the exact right thing, but I just left room, and if I find something, I'll add to it.
I just
Or
realized
Paint.
yeah, no, it's from fixing the hole. Because when I screwed in the drill, I just boom, and I drilled right into the wrong hole, and there was this big old hole right in the wall. It was super
It was
awesome.
extra
Yeah.
practice.
It's favorite. It's my favorite. Okay, these, how long ago did you actually stitch?
Just
I mean, did you buy these? You've
well,
had
I
them for a
showed
bit.
them last video, or 2 videos ago maybe.
But you had them for a while, I thought.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
what I'm
matter.
saying. 2
Okay.
videos ago is 2 months ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you suck at videos putting them on. See, that sounds about right.
Yikes. Okay, so I'll hold some and you hold some.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. There we go.
And
Wonder Twin powers activate.
boo, eek, spooky. And this is by Luminous Fiber Arts. There's one other pattern that comes with this pattern. It's the 3 mini ones and then another bigger one, which I didn't stitch this year, but I plan to stitch next year, and it might fit in the cauldron.
Okay, and what about these finishes on the wood? I mean, who scuffed that stuff, huh?
Kevin was nice enough to paint those and distress them,
That's right.
is the word, before you put those away.
Okay, I'm
You're
sorry.
always trying to rush me.
I am not trying to rush. I want the videos to go on forever.
I wanted to show, because I did a big experiment on this one. Super big. This is a groundbreaking
I'm ready.
experiment.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Brace yourself.
1 over 1, 2 over 1, 18 count. Do you know what that means?
I have no idea.
That
It
means
sounds amazing.
1 strand of floss over 1
Oh,
square.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
2
Which you've never
strands.
done before, like in the history of ever.
Right. I've
Okay.
never used 1 strand of floss before, and a lot of people say they use it, and I've never done it. And I started with 2 strands, and I love the coverage. Show the coverage on that for
I
me.
surely will.
Like, you can't see anything through that black. That coverage is good. But I just wanted to see for future. And look at the difference. The orange and the gray I think are fine, but the black just doesn't cover. So this was a good experiment for me.
And what is the result? What would you? Because this kind of looks a little more like.
It's primitive.
Yeah, there's the term. I knew there was the term.
And you had said, like, show that pumpkin. You had said that the stitches look like little pearls, not little X's.
Yep.
And that, I don't care for that. I do prefer the X's to look like X's than just little beads.
So could you, or is it faux pas to do like 1 over 1 on most of it?
No, that's totally, I
And
think
then
in
2
this
on-
situation, if I were to do the 1 over 1, I would just do the cat in 2 and everything else in 1.
Yeah.
So
And that's not a faux pas. So
No.
someone's gonna look and be like, "Look at this loser."
you can do whatever you
Okay.
want, and they would probably, nobody would know.
Oh. they
And
wouldn't
just to show it off, look at my little bows that I made.
know.
Oh, and
Aw.
they're all crooked in the same direction, so it looks like it's intentional.
Intentionally crooked.
So those were a lot of fun. They were fun to stitch. And they'll go in my little basket. And
Yes. Bum, bum, bum.
this is one of the reasons why I wanted to test. And just so you know, this is real sticky. So if you touch it, you'll get
Okay, I'll get glued.
Yeah, and
Okay. Am I
look,
doing this?
because you're gonna have a glare, so make sure you see. You
Yeah,
can,
that's just gonna be a thing.
maybe if I move it.
No, it's just gonna show the ring. Oh, I see
is.
what you're saying.
So I've shown this before. I finished this as a WIPGO finish. It is Madame Chantilly, Halloween, celebrate Halloween. I left the word Halloween off. And this I stitched on 18 count with 2 threads, and it was really tough. It was really hard in the sign to get all those threads in there, and that's when I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. 'Cause
Let me see if I can do it closer. Just get
it's
this.
really bunchy, but
Yeah.
it looks really nice. And this was a thrift store frame. There you go. Keep going, keep going. There you go. Good. So I changed a lot of the colors because I didn't think that the white showed up very well on that cream. But actually it shows up pretty nice. And that frame came from Goodwill. I talked about it before. It was perfect.
It's got gluey.
It fit in there really nicely, but it was like, I was like jamming that in there. It's never coming out again. So that's it. Done.
Okay. Gone through a lot of stuff.
Yep. So that was all my whips.
Totally sticky now. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
That happened. I thought I avoided it and then just right in there.
Yep. So we did WIPGO, whips, previous finishes, FFOs. Sip a little Croy. Now let's do the giveaway.
The giveaway. All right.
I have the name over here.
You have the name over there, and we have the pattern itself. Where's the pattern? Can we show it off?
Why don't you go get it? Because I thought you were bringing it up.
Where is it?
It should be on the dining room table.
That's way too far away. How about we just put a picture right here? All right, good.
Okay, so first we'll do the corn maze giveaway, and we had said that we would do paper or PDF.
Mm-hmm.
So winners, you just need to email us at StenoStitches@gmail.com. So the winner of the corn maze pattern is Stitching Granny of 17.
Hey, 17. That's a whole lot of grandbabies.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to have that, but
I don't think we're going to have that many.
that's
but
amazing.
I wouldn't mind 10.
10? Yeah, we only got 3 kids.
Yeah, that would be 3, 3, and 4.
Yeah,
That's a lot. Okay, maybe 8?
I think 5 to 6 works for me. You know? One of them, 2, 3, you don't want them to outnumber you. I don't know. I was just,
That's true.
yeah, when we had the 3rd, I thought we weren't going to make it.
Yeah.
There was a time. Okay, so yeah, paper or PDF, you get to pick it. If it's PDF, it's available the minute you email it. If it's not, then I need about a week.
Yeah.
I haven't built them yet. I'm lazy.
I'm doing it on demand.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the bat.
Oh,
Here's a quick wait. Put in the picture of the bat.
right here.
There you go.
There we go.
And drum roll. Fabric and cats.
Hey, all right, super exciting. There was only like 5 or 6 for each of them, which is totally fine. We did it at the end of the video, so the hardcore StenoStitches fans are the ones that won.
Awesome.
Winners. Super exciting.
All right, so I have just a teeny bit of haul.
Okay, I think any haul. I don't mind to put little adjectives in front of it, right? Okay, you're not going to show that? Something you made, not something you...
Yes, I have two.
Okay, let's do this.
So I made some floss drops to go along with that ornament exchange. If my exchange person is a follower, you'll be seeing it, but you won't know, right? They won't.
Now it just got weird.
All right, so I made these to show, to go in the gift. Her favorite color is purple, and those colors are somewhat in the pattern, so
Cute.
cute. Nice.
And mic drop.
And
Oh, it's starting already.
banging on the
Yeah,
table.
yeah. No drinks needed.
And it just so happens that I had enough to make some for myself, and I made another set for a lovely viewer. That'll be our
Hey.
giveaway for this week.
Right? We did
Slide
not
of-
even talk about that.
A set of floss drops, Christmas themed floss drops.
Right.
So the bonus word or the key word will be floss drops.
Doesn't have 2 words.
We'll have to say.
Drop. The word just have to include drop in it. There you
Okay.
go.
Drop is our.
I mean, if you
giveaway
want to
word.
write drop it like it's hot, that's a thing. You can do that.
Yeah, you can
May
have
or may
fun
not
with
be
it.
my ringtone.
Okay, so this that, and then I also got this flannel because I want to put flannel. I'm thinking since I wish we had that pattern out right now, but it's okay. It's a snow globe, so it's circular. So I thought I could finish it in a hoop and then put flannel on the back. But aside from the black and white, there's no red in that pattern, so I don't know if these are gonna work. But I'll use them for something else.
Right. How big are each one of those? Is that like
It's
a
a
fat quarter?
fat quarter. Mhm.
Okay.
And then when I was in Hobby Lobby, I found these. They were 40% off, and they are the perfect size for these little Luminous fiber art bird ornaments that I stitched last year. they will fit exactly perfectly. I only have 2 of the 3 done. I have to get on the 3rd one. Well, I only bought 2 of these, so maybe I'll only do 2.
Okay.
So that's exciting. I don't know if I'm going to keep the beads white or have Kevin change it, but it's going to be perfect. So in the next month, maybe on the next video, I'll have it finished for Christmas.
You know what I was thinking about is we talked about showing off the geometric snowflakes, and we didn't. Do we have the finish that you did?
Yeah, I have all the finishes. Yeah.
Like, I mean, like readily handy so we can show it off.
You want to do that in this video? I guess so, because you said it.
I mean, we can do it for next video. That's fine. I mean, you know, if you want to make the people wait.
No, we'll do it. Let's just get through this all.
Okay.
So the last thing I have is my brand new Classic Colorworks floss subscription. Floss of the month. So those are the colors that I got.
How many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay.
And it was Halloween themed. And the colors. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to tell you if you haven't got yours yet, don't watch. But we already showed it.
You suck.
I know.
You just ruined it for somebody.
Maybe. I'm sorry. It's my first time.
Unsubscribe. She's a loser. Okay.
So do you want to read the colors?
Sure, I'll read the colors. So they're Argyle socks. Let me get the
You skipped one, by the way.
12 grain. I thought that was like the definition or description of what it was.
Ooh.
12 grain, Argyle socks, bean sprout, embers, wagon wheel, and Zach Black. Zach Black could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. Pretty sure that's what it was.
So I'm really excited. I've been waiting a long time, like a whole year to get in.
Join it?
Yes.
All right. So did you? Is this why you stopped doing a different thing? Because I know that you stopped the club to kind of.
I stopped a fabric club.
Okay.
Because I had 6 or 8 pieces and I haven't used any yet. So, and I saw that come up because they come up and they fill up and then you can't join.
Right. Yeah.
So when it comes open, you join.
It's like StitchCon. It was kind of like,
yes.
Oh, is StitchCon happening? Like it just already happened. They've already booked it. Like, but we want. It's like it's gone. Yep. Like, can we add to the waiting list? It's like you're number 3027. Good luck. So we're not going. That's for sure.
We're not going to StitchCon this year.
But we are going somewhere. So
we're going to Steel City Stitchers Retreat in February.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
I'm just excited to go to Pennsylvania. I've never been. So
me too.
So just
Cranberry, Pennsylvania.
Cranberry, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so.
But when you're there, do you have to let it linger?
Maybe. You have to ask the locals.
Well, I just meant because the song.
I know what you meant.
Sorry. All right, so here we go. All right, so these are.
That's the very first pattern.
So yeah, so the backstory to this is that when we were like, hey, we've kind of discussed the video and discussed the patterns and what to do. So one night I just pulled out my laptop and just bought a software for like $30 that I still use today and just started clicking, and I thought I'm just gonna make a snowflake in like a geometric pattern. And
just for fun.
Just for fun, just to see, the proverbial shits and giggles, like, hey, if we were gonna do a thing, this is what it looked like. Let's put it out there and see what happens. And then like a day later, somebody bought one. We were like, that's it. We're Etsy famous. Let's do this. But nonetheless, so this is the first snowflake pattern. It's not showing all of it. I think the tips of the edges are there.
No, it's right there. It's right on the edge. And that is fabric that I dyed for it. Wanted a smoky sky look. I think you wanted it to be a little darker, but that's what we got.
Yep, that's fine. It was our first shot.
Yeah.
So that was, now I think I have 4 or 5 of them in here. So they're like, it was, such a great marketing scheme. I was like, snowflake number 2. So, snowflake 4. But the interesting thing is that we were like, we just did this like a whim. I just put a bunch of things together, and I think we've sold like 30 of them.
I think it
Something
is the
like
number 1 seller. Like the Etsy does the ka-ching, and we look, and I'm like, the damn snowflake again.
Like when we dropped the bat, and then we dropped the harvest corn maze thing, and then for like 3 days, everyone just bought the snowflake. We were like, what is going on?
You never know.
So this is one that our sister-in-law stitched for us as well. So and this is, I'm going to say number 4. Can you see the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Looks really good.
So again, it's just a bunch of geometric patterns, I guess. Maybe a little, what's the term, Quaker-like in some sense?
I don't know if that's considered Quaker, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, so it's something that's available in our Etsy shop.
They are in our Etsy shop.
I think they're cool. Everybody's starting to pick up the kind of Christmassy, Santa Claus-based, winter.
I have a really good finishing idea for this one, and I started this. It's been sitting like this since last year, last Christmas season, and I just need to go to the store and get it, and then I'll do it for this winter season now.
It makes me think that if somebody did this on 2 over,
That is 2 over 1.
This is 2 over 1.
Mm-hmm. That's 14 count, Ada.
Okay, so that maybe if it's smaller, it wouldn't look less Xy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why people do smaller, so it looks less Xy.
Okay, yeah. Not less sexy,
right.
But less Xy. You
Less
definitely want to,
Xy.
yeah. Exactly. Okay.
I like the X's.
Okay.
Speaking of our sister-in-law,
Which one? We got a few.
Carrie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a really good, that was a segue that I clearly missed.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of our sister-in-law, Carrie, do I just put it all on one fell swoop?
You can.
Okay.
I was just going to show that one on the side.
Okay. So, here we go. Ready?
I commissioned her to crochet me.
Oh no!
Ew.
God, who hired this guy? He sucks.
To crochet me some pumpkins.
Bum, bum, ba-dum. Dum, 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 dum.
So I asked for the pumpkins, and she threw in these little candy corns.
Oh
which,
my God.
yeah, I mean, I must have said that like 10 times. And the leaves.
That was so cute,
So
right?
cute, yeah.
She killed it.
And it's white and aqua.
There's
I
all
just
kinds.
love
Yeah,
them.
just really all creative. We were like, hey, make pumpkins, and she just killed the game.
I actually sent her a picture from somebody else's Instagram post where they had a like a dough bowl with cross stitch, but a bunch of crocheted or knit pumpkins. I don't know. And I said, hey, can you make these? And she said, sure can. And she had all that stuff in her stash. And
Yeah, we totally
Whipped
try
it
to
right
convince
up.
her to do like an Etsy thing and this and that. She does kind of a Facebook marketplace, local. Somebody asks her for something.
so if anyone is interested, email us and we'll hook you up.
There you go.
But
What?
yeah, that is the cutest thing.
Oh, that should be the question that we add in. Because the real question what comes with Halloween is to candy corn or not to candy corn,
Yes, that's
right?
a good question.
So that is for the floss drop. You have to have the word drop in it. And then
The question
the
is,
question is to candy corn or not to candy corn.
I'm team candy corn.
I'm team no carbs, but I would eat the hell out of some candy corn back in the day. There's a reason why I have mostly fake teeth, right? There's just a whole lot of candy corn. That and the pumpkins, right? The mini pumpkins, so to speak.
Yeah.
And that usually stems in the conversation of the weird foamy peanuts, and you had all
Love
those kind of,
those.
yeah.
I love
Right.
all the old-fashioned stuff. Okay, so that is all the stitching. I have just a quick little quilting segment. So if you don't want to stick around for that, even though it's really cute, I'll see you next time if you don't want to stay for that.
Right, whatever. They're sticking around. It's one more
It's
thing.
like, yeah, so quick.
Right. It's like
Okay.
it's like an encore. Everybody sticks around for the encore.
So why don't you get that ready?
Is this it? Or we're gonna have to do this
That's it.
together? Okay.
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 That's part 1 and part 2.
Now I wish I didn't use the 2001 because this would be a really good one to come in with. Bum, bum, bum. All right,
I don't
thanks.
know what you're talking about.
Never mind. All right.
And I said when I showed you these blocks that I wasn't going to make it into a table runner and I wasn't going to let the grandkitties sleep on it.
Which is 100% a lie.
Oh, it's impossible. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
You just hide us. Just hide us. Can you see us but not hide us? Is it good?
Yes.
Okay,
So
here we
I've
go.
shown these ghosts a few times. This is the pattern basket, I believe is the pattern. Boo is the name of it. And you're supposed to make a quilt out of it, but I didn't want to make that many ghosts. Okay. Don't hurt yourself.
I just hurt
I
myself.
think they got it.
Okay, and then we'll flip it.
Yeah, just you can fold it and show the back. Matching back fabric. So
There she is.
that is super cute. And
Super cute.
I had two too many ghosts. So I made
Pillows.
a pillow.
Not pillows.
Not pillows
Oh
with an
my
E,
God.
but a pillow with
Can
an
I
I.
can I just talk about that for a second?
No, because
It's
it's
okay.
not nice.
It's not nice. All right, so I hear it, right? Some of you say pillows,
sorry
which is
for
super
those of
normal,
you.
and then some people say pillow, and I just don't get it. But that's okay. It's kind of like
Pin and pen.
yeah, like in the South, there's a
Pan,
lot of those
ink
things.
pan.
But when I hear people say pillow, I'm just like, really? Is you sure it's a pillow? I mean, we love the people that say pillow, but you say pillow. All right.
Not pillow.
So here's our pillow.
So it's an envelope back pillow. Super easy. I had extra fabric, so I just made another one to go with it. It's a 15-minute pillow pattern. So I have an extra block, an extra ghost, and I'm trying to convince this guy to help me make a tutorial on how to make, let me see that pillow.
Always try to put it away. Okay.
On how to make one of these. You have to have, you know, your own quilt block, but that's my goal, is to do a super quick 15-minute envelope pillow
Okay.
with my extra ghosty that I have.
And you want to do the top-down thing, right?
Well, we're undecided, but that's what most people do.
Right. Okay.
And on such a simple pattern, it's not like you want to look at me, you want to look at what I'm doing, so top down it is.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
So look for that in the future, hopefully before Halloween is over, since it is a little ghosty.
Mm-hmm. Come back and watch our videos. Don't ghost us.
Yeah, nobody likes to be ghosted.
For sure. Right?
A reminder about our giveaway,
All right. So the giveaway.
little Christmas season floss drop.
Yeah, this is super expensive. This is like $1,000 giveaway. You are so lucky we're doing this. Okay. Yeah.
It's not about the cost.
I know. I was just
It's the
kidding.
thought that counts.
Yeah.
And so the rules of the giveaway,
Over 18.
right? Why?
Because we can't ask young people for their stuff.
Right.
Hey,
address.
you're underage. Can I have your address?
You have to
So you have to subscribe or bell or is it subscriber?
Subscribe.
Okay. Subscriber.
like the video,
Okay.
be
You have
over
to,
18.
all those things. I don't know why you keep trying to get me to say. At the beginning of the video, she's like, "You're gonna do this," and I'm like, "I don't know what to say."
I'm giving him jobs,
Right? It's like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
but I don't know what to do with my hands.
Half the people are like, "Are you sure they aren't drinking?"
Name that movie.
Hmm.
Okay, so and answer the question for the giveaway: to candy corn or not to candy corn?
Right?
That's the question.
Exactly. Do you like diabetes in the shape of little street cones?
Candy and sugar is good in moderation.
I don't know. All right. Is there anything else we got going on?
That's it. We've done everything.
No.
So
Okay.
we'll see you when we see you.
Thanks for letting us hang out in your stitchy space.
Bye, guys.
Later.